So I don't have any hopes of topping Paul's version of the Birds and the Bees, but in Francis Road, when I was about 13, 14, Jill and Mom went to the dance school. Big surprise, they were there 4 or 5
That
nights a
dance
week.
school now is Dance Moms. It's a reality show. Did you know that?
That exact dance school?
Mm-hmm. Sherry School of Dance.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're on a reality show now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just
They're
wait
like
for the Cat Circus.
famous now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dance school. It's all about Cat Circus.
Cat Circus. And, so I get called downstairs. I believe I had just turned in an application at J.C. Biggs
I'm not sure what that
to
is.
be waitstaff. That was on Old Frankstown Road.
Okay.
It's now closed, and I had just gotten my first Kinks CD, which was Everybody's in Showbiz. And so I was listening to that, and I'd just gotten home from turning in this application.
Actually better, that blue light.
Yeah. And I got called downstairs, and of course, in our house, you think, oh shit, what did I do? Like, you're trying to, like,
How
go
old
back
were
through
you?
your day. 13 or 14.
And you're applying for jobs at restaurants?
Yeah, just as a busboy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I think that whole thing was a farce. I don't even think I intended to get a job at the time. I was just sick of delivering papers. Anyway, I get downstairs and he has me sit down, and he's very calm, which is odd. You know, normally he wants to, like, build suspense, and there's, like, awkward silence. Like, so I could tell it wasn't an I'm in trouble thing. I was like, all right. And you can tell that there's some real horrible X factor to their relationship, our parents, because the only time he could ever felt he could open up that way is, like, when it was just him in the house. Anyway, he sat me down, and I'm wasting so much time because this is all the talk was. So, you know about sex? You know how sex works, something like that. And I said, yeah. And he said, you know, if you have any questions, he's like, you know, I think, like, how to use condoms, or, like, something about one
I didn't
condom,
even get that.
one condom question. Well, he had improved his technique.
I think so. He's learned from me.
He went through some various revisions and drafts, and and then he just said with bitterness, he's like, you'll come to me if you have any questions, right? I said, yeah. And he's like, yeah, don't be like your brother. And
What do you think I was doing?
I don't know. But the only...
Just in general. Not even about sex, just don't be like him.
But I guess he wanted me to, like, come to him and be like, Dad, I really like this girl. Anyway, when I did really like a girl, it ended up being a person who was literally over 1,000 miles away. So there was no emotional risk, and that blossomed into a real life-defining moment when she dumped me. Years later, after an actual in-person relationship that turned south immediately once it went live.
As soon as she saw your penis, that's where...
I don't know if she ever did. But the reason this build-up, this is my...
I'm sorry. It's not too late.
Well, viewers, this is a first on Constructs and Nunchucks. When that relationship blew up, I was 19, and I was just distraught to the point I was so shaken to my foundation. I even talked to my mom about it on the phone one day, one particularly bad and rough day while I was working wherever, it doesn't matter. And this is the closest she and I ever had to a talk, is she said, well, did you have sex with her? And in my state, I just admitted that I had indeed engaged in sexual relations with this girl. That's all. That was that talk. My birds and bees are wingless.